Okay, so first stream, I am learning bass today. I have not opened the bass container. So the first thing I'm gonna do is probably get my uh, guitar amp set up for a bass. It should work because I'm not playing it live. It's not gonna blow the speaker. But I'm using a Boss Katana 100 Gen 3, and I don't know what type of bass I have. It was given to me. Okay, grab the bass. So I typically play guitar, and I've decided to try and learn the bass, but from like a bass perspective, because I know kind of how to play it. I played this before, I believe, but I'd like to learn how to play a bass guitar as a bassist, thinking like a bassist rather than just chunky guitar. So here it is. If you don't know, the bass is the predecessor to the upright bass, right? The upright bass that like Mozart perfected, it had like a bow and it's like really big. This is like the smaller, earlier version. It obviously doesn't have a bow. It's a little bit more simple, a little bit more chunky, more primal. Used to make more like, I don't know, like simple music, like rock and stuff like that. Mozart perfected this to then make the more sophisticated stuff like classical music. Real fact. So it is a Rogue Series 2. It's a 5-string LX205B. But it looks pretty good. I like it. Person gave it to me was pretty proud of it. Get this plugged into my amp. Okay, I'm using a program called Pickup Bass. It was advertised to me on Instagram, and that's 14-day trial. I was like, back, might as well. I'm not gonna pay for it, but we are gonna use it to try and learn bass before July 4th. 14 days. I figure it's a reasonable goal. I obviously can't stream the audio of the program directly here. So I'm going to try and find a way to where I can hear it. And then I'll just describe what's going on, like what they're teaching. The videos shouldn't be longer than like a minute at a time. So it looks like it's going to be a 1-string riff and how to tune the bass. I think we might breeze through this pretty quick. I play guitar already, so. Bridge and the nut. Okay, I cannot play the video, but I can't probably play the backing tracks. of fun to play in a different part of the song rather than, you're carrying it with the lead or you're providing the foundation of the drums. Complete exercise 3. Progress. What they don't expect is me to finish the
welcome to day 2.
in 14 days. So we'll see what happens. Oh, there's comment sections. People are struggling with the string and fret noise. If you're playing any stringed instrument and you're getting that buzzy sound, you're either not pushing hard enough or you're not pushing close enough to the fret, right? Because the way that works, let me explain it to you. The way it works is the length of the string and the thickness of the string will determine what pitch it vibrates when it's struck. So in order to give you options, they have different thicknesses of the string, but they've standardized the length. So your job as the bassist or the guitarist or the string player is to shorten or adjust the length of the string to adjust the pitch at which it vibrates. One of these days, I'll probably pull up the math. There's some cool math on it, like a formula for that. But, so you're wanting to adjust the string to kind of precise sections. That's what the frets are for. So when you push down on it, it bends the string like over the fret. And if you're not kind of centered where on that fret is, it kind of half bends over and then it slaps the fret. And that gives you the buzz. So I can get it. Yeah, right there. That's kind of the fret noise. So to get a precise, just kind of right on it. Probably hearing that like 7 million times. But yeah. All right. The road to Cannibal Corpse. Paved with many very small lists. It's Sweet Home Alabama. Those notes aren't even. It sounded weird. There we go. I guess I just wasn't in the pocket. Let's try this again. You couldn't hear that. Count me in, Chief. and a half. First day on the bass. I would say it's going pretty well. Looks like we're about 40% through the first unit. There's 6, so I don't know if it's gonna last us 14 days. It would be awesome if it didn't, so that way I could actually get through the whole thing, but I anticipate this being a little bit more difficult as we go along. Also, just retraining my ears to think about those walk-ups. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream.